Okay, my name's Suzanne D, and I'm a healer. And today I'm going to do a healing for the world to return love and healing to our firstborn cells. And this information is from the genome healing course that I've done, which is based in Australia and Queensland. Okay, so I stand in the power of my soul. I see and act as the Creator does. I am the Creator. Rescue and harmonious developments for the world and all beings. I seal and protect this space with my life shield, which I activate now. I am protected from evil eyes, evil intent, low vibrational beings, and energy. I also use the numbers 8888 for divine protection around me. This healing is done with permission from each soul before it is commenced. All those who do not wish to take part can simply say no, and they will not receive this energy. Okay, our firstborn cell is from our father and mother. It is called our first stem cell. It is the mother of all the trillions of cells that make up our bodies. Every cell in our body carries a blueprint of this original cell. We need to communicate with our male and female parts of us and the cells to keep them in harmony, feeling heard and loved. Often we will find separation and a lack of harmony in our bodies. We can even have negative feelings and beliefs in our cells of our bodies. We also carry information from our past lineage that is then transferred to us and is in our bodies and our cells. It's believed by many people that we pick our parents and what life lessons we are here on earth to learn in this lifetime. Sometimes our cells will feel that we do not deserve to be here, that we're a mistake and we're not wanted. When this happens, there will be a pattern of self-sabotage seen. Our cells feel all of this emotion and then carry it into the cell memory. Sometimes our cells are in shock and cannot function as they should. In order for us to do well, we need to heal all of this so that our bodies do better. We need to heal and return our cells back to love so that they are functioning in the best way possible. Once our cells are doing better, the body will start to do a lot better and can even heal itself. We need to return ourselves to the Creator's norm so that everything in our body is working in harmony with each other and in the love vibration. It's important to regularly check in with your body and to clear and heal this. And an important note to remember is that it's taken years for you to collect all the traumas, illness, beliefs, etc. So it can also take some time for all of it to be removed. And it may take more than one time for you to do a process to remove it, but every time you do the process, it will go deeper on another level. Okay, so also you need to continually update healing yourself and working on yourself. And if you want to do work with a male and female part of you and to bring it back into balance, you'll need to do it with a genome healer who are in Australia. We will now use the macro transformer. That's a big transformer that's used for a group, so I'm going to do the world. Okay, so I stand in the power of my soul. I see and act as the Creator does. I am the Creator. Rescue and harmonious developments for all humankind and the world. And I see a picture of the transformer in my mind's eye. It is now in front of me, and I now take the firstborn cell of all beings on earth in a clockwise spiral up to the edge of the visible universe screen. Here, all disease information from the firstborn cell, along with every other cell of all organs, is now deleted. I now see all of this being deleted in my mind's eye. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. I now take the firstborn cell of all beings on earth upward into the cube of time. All energetic cords attached to this point in time where any dysfunction started are now cut. I now say there is no past time connected to all of this. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. I now take the firstborn cell of all beings on earth up to the edge of the invisible universe, where all defective DNA information is erased from all cells and organs. They are now bright, nameless information. They're now bright, nameless, and have no identity. They do not even know where they are or where they belong in the body. I see this happening in my mind's eye, and I say, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. Now I take all cells of all beings on earth up into the realm of perfection, where God's light is inside the sphere of living matter. Here all cells will gain their true blueprint of perfection according to the Creator's norm. I now see in my mind's eye the new information filling every cell and organ of every being on earth. All has now transformed to its perfection. I see the blueprint now in place, and I say, thank you, it is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. I now feel that all has been completed for all beings at this time. So I bring all cells and organs back down. I continue in a clockwise spiral. I now see the firstborn cell of all beings of earth, with their own blueprint of perfection, including all positive, loving emotions and new DNA, is all taken down to the edge of the invisible universe screen. Now all information is solidified further into the physical reality. I see this happening, and I say, thank you, it is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. Now we go back to the cube of time. As the old information has been taken out, we must now set the new time clock, which is now, and the new date, which is today. We see this happening, and we say, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. Now the new time is set. We take all the firstborn cells down to the edge of the visible universe screen, where all information is further solidified into the realm of the universe now. All firstborn cells of all beings on earth have all the information of perfection in place. All negative emotions have been transformed of all beings. New DNA is now in place. All cells and organs in all beings on earth have been transformed to the norm. I see this and I say, thank you, it is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. The cells of all beings of all earth are all placed back into all beings' physical bodies from where they came from. We state this is done in front of the backdrop of the Creator's soul, and as God is my witness. The Creator's soul is the light that exists everywhere throughout creation. I now command the pituitary gland to reconnect all cells and all beings on earth with this new information. I now see this happening, being sent to every cell of all beings on earth. All beings now have all new information that is within your cells and all beings. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. I also remove all negative thoughts in all minds, and I now transform them to the Creator's norm. I now cut all cords that I've shared with this healing group now. I use my hand to cut these cords now. I also cut all ancestral lineage that has been attached to this timeline. I see everyone having all roots ground deeply into Mother Earth. I now bring this earth energy up through all roots, and I fill all entire bodies, now to 1 meter above all heads. We are now all perfectly balanced in spirit, heaven, matter, and earth. All that is within and around me is now transformed to the light. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. And the positive affirmation is, I take care of my physical body and health now. Thank you.